Okay, sa video na to, pag-aralan natin ang isa sa mga applications ng differential calculus. We have what we call related rates. Okay, so let's go to an example on how to solve these kinds of problems. No? A spherical balloon is losing air at a rate of 4 cubic centimeters per minute. So spherical balloon, 4 cubic centimeters per minute. How fast is the radius shrinking when the diameter is 25 centimeters? So, una nating titingnan, ano ba yung relationship ng radius doon sa spherical balloon? In particular, since this is losing air, ang sinasabi lang dito, yung volume ng spherical balloon ko lumiliit kasi nababawasan siya ng hangin. So, ano ang relationship ng volume ng sphere doon sa radius niya? So, alam natin from basic geometry, di ba? The volume of a sphere is equal to 4/3 times pi r cube. Okay? So, ito ang relationship ng volume sa radius ng sphere. Okay. Now, what we could do is we can differentiate it implicitly with respect to time para makakuha tayo ng mga time rates na tinatawag. So, kunin natin yung derivative ng volume at saka ng radius or nung expression na to with respect to time. So, using implicit differentiation, we have yung derivative ng b with respect to time, that would be derivative ng b, okay, dv over dt equals, ito, this is a constant, so we have 4/3 pi, and ang derivative ng radius with respect to time, that would be 3r squared. And again, we are assuming radius is a function of time, so this would be dr over dt. Now, by manipulation, no, i-algebra lang natin to, we have dr over dt, okay, equal sa dv over dt divided by, of course, maka-cancel yung 3 doon, so we are left with 4 pi r squared doon sa denominator niya. Okay, now we have a relationship between the rate of change ng radius at saka rate of change ng volume. So from our problem, itong losing air at a rate of 4 cubic centimeters per minute, ito ang ating change in volume per unit time, or ito yung rate of change ng volume. Yan yung dV over dt. Also, we have an initial diameter na 25 centimeters. Diameter yan, meaning to say, ang radius niya initially would be 25 over 2 centimeters. So, kumpleto na to, pwede na natin i-substitute dito. So, we have dr over dt, yung rate of change ng radius, that would be dv over dt. This is losing air at 4 cubic centimeters per minute. So, naglulose siya. Ibig sabihin, yung volume niya lumiliit ng ganong rate. So, ilalagay ko dito, negative 4. Negative kasi paliit siya. Divided by 4 pi, and ang kanyang radius initially is 25 over 2. Then, square. This gives us a rate of change ng radius natin. Pag kinompute mo, this would be negative 2.037 times 10 raised to negative 3 centimeters per minute. Or, if you convert that into centimeters per second, ito times nyo lang ng for every 1 minute, di ba? Merong 60 seconds. You can express the answer for the change in the radius as negative 0.122 centimeters per second. So, as you can see, ito yung rate of change ng radius. Negative siya, which is exactly what we need kasi the radius is shrinking. Obviously, kung mababawasan ng hangin yung lobo mo, yung spherical balloon, of course, liliit o magsha-shrink yung radius. So, kaya kita nyo, meron tayong nakitang negative. So, this is one example of the related rates, no? Kailangan nating magsimula lagi, no? Kailangan ma-find out natin ano ba yung relationship ng variables natin. At ito, nakuha natin by using yung knowledge natin sa geometry. Example number 2 naman tayo. We have a 6-meter ladder is resting on a wall. The bottom of the ladder is initially 1.6 meters away from the wall. How fast is the bottom of the ladder moving away from the wall if the top is falling, so falling at a rate of 0.1 meters per second? So, when answering related rate problems, maganda, mag-drawing muna tayo ng mga figure na makakatulong sa atin. So first, sabi niya, meron akong ladder resting against a wall. Let's say, ito yung ladder ko, yung blue. At sabi niya rin na ang ladder ko ay may haba na 6 meters. Initially, yung distance niya from the wall is let's say x, tapos itong height na to dun sa wall ay y. Of course, yung initial value ng x, given yun, 1.6 meter. Okay. So sabi niya, how fast is the bottom of the ladder moving away from the wall? How fast is x changing? So, ang hinahanap dito is yung dx over dt. This is the change in x. Ilan daw yan? Kapag yung top ay nagfo-fall ng 0.1. So, it's falling by 0.1. In other words, given yung change in y, at dahil nagfo-fall siya, umiikli yung y. In other words, yung dy over dt is a negative 0.1 meters per second. Negative kasi pinapaikli niya yung y, nagfo-fall yung height y. So, ayan na yung mga given natin. Now, if you look at our figure, of course, if this is a wall and this is the floor, we can create a right triangle and we can relate x and y. From Pythagorean formula, di ba, we have x squared plus y squared is equal doon sa hypotenuse squared. And from here, we can get the rates of changes by differentiation. So, i-derivative natin sila, i-differentiate natin sila with respect to time. So, again, x and y are functions of time. Ang ating independent variable ay time. So, ano ang derivative ng x with respect to t? Ang derivative niyan, using implicit differentiation, again, this would be 2x, and then derivative ng x with respect to t. Plus, so naman yung y, we have 2y, and then derivative ng y with respect to t is equal to, yung 6 squared is a constant, and derivative niyan would be 0. Now, rearranging, of course, makakancel yung 2 on both sides. Rearranging, I can get dx over dt is equal to negative y over x dy over dt. So, ito yung relationship ng rate of change ng x in relation doon sa yx at saka rate of change ng y. Okay? Now, let us substitute some values. So, ang hinahanap natin, dx over dt. Okay? Then, we have negative y. So, ang initial value ng y, again, from Pythagorean theorem, kasi may initial value ka ng x, so that would be yung square root ng hypotenuse minus yung x natin na 1.6 square. Divided by yung x natin is 1.6. Multiplied by yung rate of change ng y. Yung rate of change of y, given yon, it's falling down by 0.1 meters per second. So, this is negative 0.1. So, ayan, masosolve na natin sa calculator to. Dx over dt is a positive value which is equal to 0.361. Lagay natin yung units na meters per second. In other words, habang bumababa yung ladder natin, let's say bumaba siya dito, of course, yung x natin or yung distance natin from the wall mag-i-increase by this much. Okay. Example number 3. Sand is poured at a rate of 0.5 cubic meters per minute. The pile of sand formed is conical in shape where the height is equal to the radius. How fast is the diameter increasing when the pile is 1.2 meters high? So, nagpo-pour daw ng sand, tapos ang kanyang rate or ang kanyang rate ng discharge, that would be yung rate ng increase ng volume ng sand is 0.5 cubic meter per minute. Tapos, habang binubuhos yung sand, of course, nagpa-pile up siya. And sabi niya dito, it's conical in shape. So, yan, drawing tayong cone. Of course, yung cone ay merong height h. And sabi niya dito, meron tayong diameter. Of course, kalahati ng diameter would be the radius. Okay. Alam natin, again, from geometry, ang volume ng cone, that is 1/3 pi r squared h. Yan, basic geometry. 1/3 pi r squared h. Now, from the problem, sabi niya, the cone has a height which is equal to the radius. So, pwede nating palitan to. Since yung height natin equal sa radius, we can change it, okay? We can change it to be 1/3 pi times r cubed. Yan, imbis na r squared, r cubed na. Okay, now, by differentiating with respect to time, we have dv over dt is equal to 1/3 pi, and ang derivative ng radius cube with respect to time, that would be 3r squared times dr over dt. Now, if you look at the problem, ang hinahanap natin is the diameter, no? How fast is the diameter increasing when the pile is 1.2 meters high? We can solve it using this, tapos ita times 2 na lang natin kasi radius yung given at alam natin syempre na ang radius times 2 mo, yun ang diameter. So, from here, we get the rate of change ng radius. Of course, cancel yung 3. And we will get change in volume with respect to time all over pi r squared. Okay? So, ayan. Substitute natin. We have, ang change in volume is 0.5 divided by pi times, ano ang initial R niya? Of course, sabi niya dito, the height is equal to the radius at yung pile mo initially is 1.2 meters high. That's why, yung initial R mo, that would also be 1.2. And then, square natin. So, ito ngayon, yung change sa radius with respect to time, o yung time rate of change ng radius. Pag kinompute mo yan, of course, ang makuha natin would be 0.11 meters per minute. Ayan. And since ang hinahanap is rate of change ng diameter, so lagay natin dito. And alam natin na yung diameter is twice the radius, so times 2 mo lang yan. So ang rate of change ng diameter would be 0.22 meters per minute. Ayan. So, ayan. So, these are some basic examples ng related rates. Meron pa tayong mga susunod na videos, more examples about the applications of differential calculus.
Like mo yung video kung ayos. Pag hindi, pag mo i-dislike, leave ka ng comment kung bakit, ha? Sige na, subscribe.